This is Uncouth Tangents. I am your host, Dove.
And I'm B.
Welcome to the show.
Woo woo!
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I really did wrote that. I wrote that just for you.
Thank you. I really thought you didn't know the rest of it, actually.
What comes after P?
That's the name of the podcast. That's the name of the episode.
What comes after P?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got that out of the way. As kind of an update, a couple episodes ago, you mentioned that you had created your own deodorant.
Yes.
And how it turned your pits black.
Pits black.
Pits black with starring Vin Diesel.
I had a shadow in my armpit. I had a silhouette, if you will.
A silhouette.
Yeah. Yeah. A silhouette. Right. And so you told me that it just randomly, just in the middle of the day, oh, guess what? My pits turned black. Goodbye. Wait, you never told me what happened.
Yep.
Why were your pits black? Did you try something that I said? Which is a terrible idea.
New topic?
No, no, tell me. What happened?
So my significant other and I like to go to this place in Baltimore, a little mom and pop store called Lush.
Oh.
I tried their deodorants. The first one I got was a powder one.
Oh, they have deodorants too? I thought it was just bath bombs, but I guess it's an all body shop.
It's not a fragrant terrorist group. It's
okay.
We're attacking the baths. No, what it is they made a deodorant that was like more powdery, and I used that for a little while, but it was like not good.
How did you apply it? Did you have to tickle your armpits?
Well, it was kind of like a solid block, and then you just kind of like rub the powder that like rubs off of the block onto your skin, your pits, and that worked out okay. It was just not strong enough. So they came out with this other like more what's the thing?
Like solid?
Yeah, it's like a solid thing, but it's more oil based, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly sure what's inside. It's natural. Natural is inside.
Okay.
Anyways, so I used that, and that one was the one that did it.
That one turned your pits black?
Yeah.
How long did
black.
it take after you were using it?
Before
you had a
about
silhouette?
A month.
Oh, really? That long?
Yeah. It's really weird.
Damn. Well, okay, I guess that
By the
makes
way,
sense.
I'm still using it.
What? No, you don't use it anymore.
I don't understand why.
What? Yes.
I don't wear revealing suits like ladies who are like,
but still,
check
isn't it
these
painful or irritating? Doesn't it get itchy or something like that?
Not at all. It was just discolored.
No, that's not cool though. Is it working for you all day long?
Yes. It lasts longer than the powder one.
Wow. I'll have to make you one and see if that's a better alternative, because you walking around with shadow pits. I mean, it's a cool name.
Shadow pits?
Yeah, for the streets and shit, but...
I'm pretty sure that was Vin Diesel's name in the movie.
Yeah, but that's messed up, man. That sucks. Mine was pretty painful.
Why was it so painful?
Well, it was irritating. No, that actually wasn't the one that was painful. The lime juice.
Was it the one that you mixed with sriracha?
No, the lime juice wasn't painful at all. It was actually when I moved away from that and I used baking soda.
I thought you were going to say bacon grease.
Oh, bacon grease. Yeah, well, it was a combination of like baking soda, coconut oil, and some other shit. But after putting in too much baking soda, the baking soda made my skin peel. And so that losing a top layer of skin on your armpits, that was what was painful and
Scorched
irritating.
Earth.
Yeah. This is like rubbing salt in there. And then it's like you have to go to work or you have to do other shit. So what do? You can't just walk around with naked pits. You gotta do something, put something on there.
What clothing are you, like, you're just flagrantly airing your pits out there in the wild?
Well, I'm just saying, you still want to, especially if it's the summertime, you still want to put on some type of deodorant.
Mm,
But if you don't have a top layer of skin, it's
that's
a
true.
little difficult to do that. So it was a very bad time
Ugh.
regrowing my armpit skin just so that I can put deodorant on.
Just spray the shirts with Febreze constantly.
Oh, I didn't think about doing that. That's a very college guy thing to
I
do.
know.
So I wouldn't
I
have even thought of it.
I love Febreze so much, and you just spray it. You just do a quick F bomb all over your stuff, and then
That's
everything smells
so
okay.
gross.
Not good, but
So
okay.
gross. Luckily, I'm past that stage, and I have a deodorant that actually works. It doesn't make my pits black, and I mean, I still get sweaty if my body needs to sweat. It's not an antiperspirant. Do you still sweat with the deodorant that you're using?
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say if it's a natural deodorant, you probably would be sweating. So it's
I
not supposed to
do,
prevent it.
but
But
it has patchouli in it, which I usually don't like the smell, but I realize my stink plus patchouli neutralizes it.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
patchouli that's a very woodsy kind of smell.
It's a dirty hippie smell.
Well, I wouldn't say dirty hippie, because what does that smell like? But patchouli was one of those scents that I really didn't like, the essential oil, and also tea tree.
They're not very feminine scents.
Well, tea tree, it's just so strong.
It's very strong.
Oh, it's odd. I still use it in a lot of the products that I make, but I make sure that it's the least amount that I could use for it to do, because it's good. It's good, but ugh.
My significant other loves tea tree oil, and I
The
call it.
smell of it.
Well, I don't know if she loves it so much, but she uses it a lot at night and
Ugh. Well, she also drinks whiskey, so
and gin straight.
yeah. So
She's kind of a man. She's actually more manly than I am.
She's a different.
Yeah,
She's a whole lot of woman.
the biggest woman in the world. My huge, beautiful wife.
I made her sound so portly and large. She's not. She's
I
not.
get caught in her orbit sometimes.
She's cute and adorable, but yeah, she's a tough one.
Yeah.
I can see her being the type of woman that could lift a tiny car off of a
She's-
person.
Because of her job, she is getting so jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like she could lift a car, like maybe a tiny car, like a mini.
Like a tiny car.
or a smart car, more like.
Right. Oh, I wish I could do that. Stupid ass desk job.
Making me fat.
Yeah, lift potato chips to my face.
That's all the cardio you need, really, in a whole day's work.
No, that's pretty bad though. I don't want to get like that type of person.
Well, speaking of work, you got something ordered into the office yesterday, and
As I do with all packages. Yeah.
I only got a brief glimpse of it, but I wrote down some questions
Yeah.
to
Did
find
you?
out what it is.
Yeah.
We could call this a segment of "What the hell is this?"
Okay. When I showed it to you very briefly, what did you notice?
I don't want to say anything quite
Oh.
yet because I wrote these questions down.
Okay. Fine, let's just do it your way. Shit, let's go.
Okay. All right. So, cue music. All right. So, this is my questions, and you can say yes or no.
Am I
And-
only allowed to say yes or no?
No, you can elaborate if you want.
Okay.
But ideally, these are yes or no questions that I had written down in no particular order.
How many do you have?
20 questions.
Ooh, bing, 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 bing.
Okay. All right. First question. Is it battery powered?
No.
Okay. That's a no.
Oh, I think I know what you thought it was. All right, keep going.
Can an animal use it?
Yes, I wouldn't want them to.
An animal can use this.
Yeah.
Okay. Does the color help its usefulness?
only, only personally. so, so no. Should we say what the color is?
Oh, it's flesh colored, like pink colored.
Okay, so you noticed that.
Yeah.
Don't say flesh colored.
Why
That's an ugly word.
flesh colored?
Flesh colored. That's like saying moist or something.
That is the moistest flesh colored
Actually,
cake
don't
I've
have a
ever
problem
had.
with the word moist, but flesh colored? Ew.
What's wrong with flesh?
Nasty.
Is it for genital use?
Not usually.
Not usually. Okay.
See, I thought I thought you were thinking along those lines.
Can you picture Mother Teresa using this?
I hope so. If she doesn't, oh,
Would the Iraqi government find this problematic?
no. But I think other countries have a problem with not having these.
What countries are they? Wait, that's not my question. Don't use that one. Okay. Does the length matter?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. You don't want something in this particular case like too long. It would be super awkward, or even too short. Like how's
Has to be just right.
yeah, it has to be just right. Like you can't, you know.
Is it for brushing a horse's teeth?
Yes.
Sweet. So an animal can use it to brush an animal's teeth? I guess the horse.
Specifically.
I was imagining a
just like
cat
that.
helping a horse do this for some reason.
Well, you know what? In some worlds, I'm sure that's possible.
Can a stereotypical bowling instructor use this?
Yes.
Okay.
And they should.
Using this flesh tone
Ugh.
horse's brush. Mouth brush. Does it make noises?
When I pick it up, it does, but not when it's
In use?
when I use it. Yeah, it makes a sound. I make it make a sound.
Okay. This is all very threatening and confusing. Have you seen this being used in a movie?
Yes, several times. It's usually in a certain room.
Oh. Is it for the bathroom? Is a question. Ad.
Most people use it there, but you don't have to.
What is this weird device? Is the packaging useful afterwards in conjunction with the device?
Nah, you throw that shit in the trash.
Sorry. You just got really attitudey about that. No.
You throw that shit in the trash.
Just like your parking tickets and validation. Sorry, some of these questions I got really strange with.
As you would.
Does this help with intersectional feminism?
Explain that to me. I know
Moving on.
the second word, intersectional feminism.
If chewed on by, say, a corgi, would this set you back a lot?
Oh, that bitch. Yeah.
Oh.
I will be upset.
What is this?
Don't chew on my device that I can use in any room.
Okay. Does it change your life in a meaningful way?
It does. It does. It changes my life so much.
Did you see this used in Star Wars?
Did I see this used? No. They had a lot of no. I'm just gonna say no.
Okay. Not even as like a prop or anything like that?
No, not as a prop, not in any of the worlds. I mean, you never see them do anything regular. They're always like
Okay.
doing space shit.
Got it.
Or
So
talking.
this is a regular thing that a horse can use
Yeah.
that's flesh colored
Oh, it's pink.
that a bowling
Well, I guess,
instructor
you know.
could probably use. Did a corporate committee create a problem for you that's also selling this thing to profit themselves doubly so? What I'm thinking of, like, is this like a Philip Morris thing where they get you addicted to cigarettes and then they also sell you the, patch to get you unaddicted to cigarettes?
I maybe not so much, because if you have one of these things, then fuck the companies. I mean, you just do shit by yourself. You don't have to be involved with them.
Okay.
I mean, you still may want to every once in a while, but you have to be more involved with those companies if you don't have one of these things.
This okay.
That makes no sense. Perfect.
It just sounds like a regular thing.
I got you right where I want you.
You just over-explained a regular thing.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I thought that's what this game was.
Can this be used to construct a chili?
Like a food, like a chili, like a chili pepper, or like a chili meat sauce with the kidney beans and the juices.
I wrote this after you got confused when somebody said chili yesterday, so I wrote this down.
Okay. So neither one. No, you can't use it to do any. No.
So it's not food related.
Actually, it is food related, but you don't make a food with it. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Does it bring you happiness on a philosophical level?
Well, I will say that it does bring me happiness on a mental level, but philosophical as far as like, oh, the meaning of life or, some type of shit like that where I got to sit on the couch and
Contemplate
talk to somebody.
things?
No, it's not that serious. For some people it might be, but no.
Really?
Well, I wouldn't think so. But, if you have OCD or some weird shit going on, then maybe. I don't know what bitches do in their life.
Okay, so that was my 20 questions. So far, I have figured out that Mother Teresa had better use this. Mm-hmm. That an animal can use this. Mm-hmm. That it's somewhat food related. And a bowler can use this. And it would set you back a lot. Like, why is this so expensive?
Oh, you mean financially?
Yeah.
No, it's not that expensive.
Oh.
I thought you meant like set me back in my life.
No.
Like my life's hopes and dreams. Like I would be set back.
I feel like this does bring you happiness on a philosophical level then.
It could. I don't know. If I didn't understand that last question, I may not be understanding this one. It's a possibility.
Okay. I'm going to guess vegetable cleaner.
If by vegetable you mean tooth, then yes.
Yeah. We explained earlier that vegetables can be part of the body, like cauliflower ear, eggplant lips, and cherry tomato nose.
It's a toothbrush, man.
I don't believe you.
It's after all of this, I could have said anything. I'm like, you know what? That was a vibrator that I had sent to the office. Yes. You believe that over me saying it's a toothbrush?
I wouldn't put it past you.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah. No, but it's actually a toothbrush. I am. Hold on. Pause break for a second.
She is drinking from her pyramid scheme water.
They don't need to know that.
It's important. It's important for the consistency of the show.
Okay. But no, it's a special, I guess, type of toothbrush where it is supposed to be. Oh, it's supposed to be antimicrobial. I don't think I said that right. Antimicrobial. That's a hard word for me to say.
That's good enough for me.
Yes. Certain words are difficult, like brewery. Yeah, I have a hard time. So it's antimicrobial because it apparently has silver inside of it that, kills the germs versus the standard toothbrush that's like soaking in all the doo-doo particles.
Wait, so do you have like vampire teeth? It's silver or vampire? You have like werewolf teeth that it's like silver that you need to like.
But then wouldn't my teeth rot out if I'm using silver on my teeth?
No, it's the only way to get rid of werewolf plaque.
I guess it depends how you look at that. No, so it's a hand toothbrush, so it isn't battery powered or anything like that, and it's angled right at the. Actually, if you could just look it up.
No,
come on, man, you gotta see what it looks like. I think the company is called Bowie. I may be pronouncing it incorrectly.
David Bowie.
Well, no, but it's BOIE.
BOIE.
USA. BOIE USA.
Those are two words you're saying to me, or is that?
It's one.com.
Oh, okay.
BoaUSA.com. Apparently that was a Kickstarter. And so I didn't know that it was a Kickstarter back when it was a Kickstarter, but they got the funding and they made this really cool toothbrush. And it's made out of plastic instead of bristles. Do you see it?
I do.
Yeah.
Here's the flesh colored
It's
one.
pink.
Nope. That's the color of the inside of a body.
No. Yeah, I guess some bodies are that color. Oh, man. So,
Okay.
yeah, so it's made out of plastic, and what it does is it's just easier for the water to escape from that, and it doesn't harbor the germs. So my previous toothbrush was an electric one, and that one was way more expensive to continuously replace the heads on that.
The regular toothbrush you should be switching out from my
Every 3
understanding.
months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah.
So it's the same deal?
No, you can wait a little bit longer with this one, and I also bought a replacement head.
Is this like a yearly thing?
Replace it every year? No, I would say like 5 or 6 months or something like that. Like, not necessarily.
I find you only have a sore throat during these podcasts.
I know, like any other time I'm fine.
I never hear you do this throughout
Yeah,
the day in the
yeah.
office.
As soon as the mic's in front of me, it's like.
I feel like everybody thinks you're just sickly on the show.
I'm a frail woman. Please, sir, they don't feed me where I come from.
I got the black lung,
I get the black lung. Shut up. Shit. Fuck. But I used that last night. And of course this morning. So that's what I was saying. It makes me happy to use it because if I don't brush my teeth, I mean, come on.
I guess that's
I
a
like garlic.
philosophical level.
I like garlic and all those spicy things. And it actually made my teeth feel so much cleaner. So much cleaner than an electric toothbrush. Because of the material on it with being plastic, that was the cleanest. I mean, you can hear like the squeaky. Yeah, like it goes eeky, eeky, eeky. Like you can hear all of that and feel it too. Like
I feel like it's doing nothing. I like the bristles.
Really?
Like it's
oh,
just
really?
Like...
No, I like the feeling where, you know, after you spend a night of drinking and then you
No, I don't know that at all.
And then you wake up and it feels like a comedian, I forget his name right now, but in one of his sets, he said that, you know, he described it as feeling like a tiny sweater is on your teeth. Like you got little tiny sweaters on your teeth.
Is that where you got the idea to get this toothbrush from a comedian?
No, not necessarily. To be honest, I was just on Facebook and the ad popped up and I was like, you know what? I need a new toothbrush. They got me. I know they got me. Fuck. I was going to leave that part out. But
if that corporation got
Oh! Fuck, Facebook. Shit. You're right. I was thinking of the dentist as the corporation. And I was like, you know what? If you don't brush your teeth, then yeah, you have to use this corporation. But they're, you know, they're saying brush your teeth. Motherfucker, brush your teeth.
These motherfucking corporations.
Damn,
by the way.
Facebook. But I was going to get a new toothbrush anyway because it's time for me to once again replace the head on my electric toothbrush. And I have one that's there and ready to go, but, you know, after using this, I'm like, well, fuck that shit. That thing is 3 times the cost of this, and the replacement heads are just like $5.
Why don't you just use nature's toothbrush? Twig and leaves.
They actually used to chew mint.
Whatever.
In some places. No, I'm going to be regular and brush my teeth.
No, you could eat like a whole apple, apparently. That's supposed to brush your teeth, as well as celery, from my understanding.
I don't know who told you that shit, but I be having celery strings all in my teeth.
It's kind of like biodegradable floss.
Biodegradable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Flush.
then your mouth smells like compost.
That's the whole point.
No. No. Stop trolling me, man. Shit.
You just use a twig and the like dry leaves.
Yeah, you give it a trial run and you let me know how it works out.
Turn my pits black.
Yeah. You have the matching gums to go with it.
The ultimate outdoorsy man. So masculine.
I don't know why my gums are bleeding. Use a regular toothbrush.
Nonsense.
If you take away nothing.
I just need a flesh-colored branch. So, speaking of ordering things,
Yeah.
did you know that today is Prime Day? We are recording this on Prime Day.
I heard about that Prime Day, and what I saw in another ad,
Yeah,
motherfucking Facebook,
these corporations.
was they were selling $2
Toothbrushes.
2-carat. No, it was a $2 bill, but it had 2-carat gold on it,
What?
and they were selling it for
$2.
$2.
That's too legit.
Ugh.
To quit.
Oh, but yeah, so that's pretty stupid. I mean, are you gonna be ordering things?
So what I saw on there, like, because I got this Amazon notification, like, oh, Prime Day is happening.
Do you have Prime?
Yeah, and so it showed me like these men's fashion things, and essentially what it looked like, it looks like it's trying to dress me like a vampire douchebag.
Oh,
It was
well, maybe you
basically-
should try it.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Maybe they're trying to tell you something about the specific things that you research, because they populate the ads based on what you search for. Maybe you should try it out, see how it works out.
Nah, I'm not gonna wear drop crotch pants.
You'll be fine.
I think it was like black everything, black drop crotch pants, and like I think like a vest, and then a fedora. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these are all horrible ideas.
Sounds like Aladdin. What, you dressed up like goth Aladdin?
Yeah. Maybe it was Aladdin, not a vampire. Why not?
He looked like a vampire because it was black clothing.
Yeah. Oh, it's just so gothy.
Well, it's just goth Aladdin. You might can pull that off.
No, Aladdin should not be gothy. Can you imagine the songs if it was gothy? Actually, I don't know many goth songs.
I
don't know what the millennial goths are into.
I was gonna be very honest and say no, I don't. No goth songs.
I only know one goth band, and that's because of the IT crowd. Cradle of Filth.
Oh, that's real.
That was a made-up band?
I thought it was just in the show.
Oh. Yeah, that's a real band.
Oh, okay. Congratulations to them.
I'll play a small snippet right here.
Oh.
Okay, now that we're back,
Oh.
what did you think?
Hate everything.
Just like the Insane Clown Posse video I had you watch?
Just like it. I didn't like it.
Why don't you like magnets?
I just didn't like their style of rapping, if that's what you would call it. I don't like how they rhythmically said words over the beat that they chose.
Isn't that just... I don't know, you just made it sound like a regular person's rapping.
Yeah. I didn't like it. It's just not my style of music.
Oh, what is your style of music? Like, compare, like, what kind of rapping do you like, ideally?
Actually, I'm not that much into rap. Yeah, if I were to listen to rap, I guess it would be more like the old school rap or like conscious rap.
Dizzy Gillespie.
No, that's not. That ain't the same. That is not the same thing. But yeah, so if it's going to be rap, then it's going to be more old school, like today's music. With no offense to anybody that listens to this type. You know what? If you want to be offended, fuck you. Be offended. Like the Fetty Waps.
And Little Yachty.
Oh, I don't know the names. Is that a person?
Yeah.
That just made me sound so old. Made me sound old as fuck.
There's also Migos.
Oh, I did hear about them. And I heard about them just because of Childish Gambino, who I am a fan of.
See, you do like millennial music.
But I'm not a fan of
You're such a millennial.
But I don't think, am I?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know with the range of that. Like, where does that go back to?
1933.
No, it doesn't. Not a millennial.
No, you totally are. You're a millennial.
Well, 1933 isn't a millennial.
No, not that. I made that one up.
Well,
but I want to say it's like 1977.
Up until
1990 something.
That's such a huge range, though. Is that the only article or the only information that has the time frame to it? Because it just seems so huge.
To be honest, I've looked at several Wikipedia articles and several other articles. They're all ranging in times, but regardless, you and I are stuck as being the oldest millennials in the world.
Fuck.
Take that. How do you feel about that, old Danielle?
I was gonna hit it, but I like it so much. I was gonna strangle my mic and pretend it was your neck.
That's fine.
And that's real interesting.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, from what I recently heard, that there are these main categories of baby boomers, and then what's the one that's before baby boomers? I forgot. Silenters.
Oh, Generation Silent.
Generation Silent.
The silent generation.
Because that's when silent films came out. That's so
They're also
stupid.
like super quiet and can sneak around the corners.
Aren't most of them like almost dead now?
What's your point? That makes it the most silent.
Okay. The ghost generation. So after Generation Silent, then it's baby boomers, and then it's Gen X, and then it's millennials. And the one after that, did they take away Gen Y, and then they're calling it Centennials now?
I think so.
So whack.
I just want it to be the Jurassic Bills.
What?
Jurassicals. That's a time period. Jurassic Park, Jurassic period.
I guess.
Well, goodbye.
Is that it? Are we leaving now?
Oh, I did want to plug everything. Did you write down your plugs?
I didn't write down the plugs, but you can find us on Facebook at Uncouth Tangents. Actually, you can find us on all of the social medias except for Instagram and Snapchat.
Yeah, that's true. So Twitter is at Uncouth Tangents, and YouTube, I think it's just one word, right?
If you just type it in the search, you can find it Uncouth Tangents. That's where we're going to show our Power Hours.
Power Hour!
Yeah, so you can listen to the previous episodes on YouTube, but we encourage you to watch the Power Hours on that instead, which will be coming up in our next episode 10.
Yep. Don't forget to like and subscribe us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts from, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for listening.
Whoop, whoop.
Bye.